Hello everyone, welcome back to my Neighbour's News. I am Isaac, your host for today, and today we'll be talking about the Sustainable Development Goals, specifically good health and well-being. So let's hear what our reporter has to say.
The main problem that our group is tackling is the dangerous spread of dengue virus within our communities. Dengue is a debilitating infectious disease which is most commonly faced in tropic regions, characterized by symptoms such as severe joint pains, rashes, and headaches. This single-stranded RNA virus is transmitted by mosquito species in the Aedes genus, either Aedes aegypti or Aedes albopictus. These mosquitoes are known to be the cause of Zika and yellow fever as well. Aedes mosquitoes tend to be found in urban and suburban areas where they like to breed in man-made containers full of stagnant water. In certain areas, the proliferation of these mosquitoes are inevitable.
Oh, that's a very big problem. Let's continue our observation and probably do a bit more research, such as interviews.
So what do? We interviewed interviewees who have been affected by dengue virus beforehand. Now, since there are 3 interviewees, we divided the 9 hours into groups of 3s to conduct an interview and to communicate with them. Essentially, the main purpose was to communicate and understand their pain. For client 1, who's an elderly man, he was infected by the dengue virus due to the unhygienic environment surrounding his area. He has also experienced significant joint pains, headaches, and difficulties in sleeping. Furthermore, he had drips injected into his body because of low blood count. Conclusively, he stressed on keeping the environment clean. For client 2, who's a university student, she had suffered joint pains, high fever, and severe itchiness. Moreover, she was bitten by mosquito during the night time during a holiday with her family. Since it lasted for 2 weeks, she had lost lots of appetite and unfortunately was bullied by her friends in school. For client 3, who's similarly a university student, experienced vomiting for 4 days and she had rashes on her legs and backs. Conclusively, it was imperative for our group to understand our clients' experiences and pain prior to moving forward. Now the real work begins.
Okay, thank you for the information, Rajiv. So now let's talk you through the define stage, where we need to make a hypothesis, that is to make a product to solve this problem of the spread of dengue virus. So after getting information, analyzing more problems and finding insights, we need to ideate or to formulate a solution to that. Okay, so now the ideate stage. We need to formulate a solution for the problem. It's a very big problem. So after gathering ideas from all our members, we have came up with the idea to make a cheap mosquito trap that can be made from items that you can find from your home. So in the design process, we have come up with many different designs and then slowly selecting the designs which are capable in solving our problem, the best design with accurate goals and also with a cheap budget to make the design. And after further discussions and selecting the products, we have gone with this design.
So, this is the design for the model. We need a 4.5 liter plastic bottle and 1.5 liter plastic bottle, which will be cut in half for the top part with a 8.5 cm diameter and 10 cm of height. Follow up with the bottom parts with a 8.5 cm diameter and 24 cm of height. Moreover, need a wire gauze with a 28 cm diameter and 2 plastic fans, lowering downwards with a 1.5 cm thickness and 8.5 cm of diameter. Other than that, we need a USB connected to a power bank. Lastly, we need to mix the solution of yeast, brown sugar, and warm water in the bottle.
Okay, so that is the product as you can see earlier, which is our prototype. But then that is the mock-up product. But how does it function? Let's see the functionalities of it and the budget to make something like this.
This device can be used in your bedroom or living room. For instance, it can be placed at the corner of the room, near the window, or even on a shelf. Fundamentally, the mechanism of this device is to attract mosquitoes. How? By using yeast and sugar placed at the bottom of the unit of the device. Then the two circulating fans, which is powered by a power bank, is sufficient enough to pull in those mosquitoes, and as a result, they are trapped within a wire gauze. Therefore, these mosquitoes will no longer be attracted to your human skin, as the device protects you and your family from getting bitten from virus-carrying mosquitoes.
Okay, if you want to know how to make one yourself, each package comes with an instructions or tutorial like this. So you can learn how to make one yourself by buying the product as a whole or even finding the items on your own.
First, you have to prepare a large bottle and a small bottle, and you have to cut off the shoulder part of the large bottle and cut off both the shoulder and bottom part of the small bottle. Then you have to make 2 further cuts that are 10 cm away from each other on a small border. Then you have to glue 2 fans between the gap and ensure the fans are facing downwards on the same direction. Then you have to cut the wire gauze to the centimeter of the cylinder and fix it in the position as shown in the diagram. Then you have to add strings of equal lengths on top of the circumstance and use a wire band to curve them as a circle. So now the inner system will be completed. Then you have to pour 250 ml of water into the large cylinder and mix it with yeast and sugar. Then you have to make a small cut of hole beside the bottle where the wire of fan will pass through. Then you have to put the inner fan system into the last cylinder and make sure the bottom of the system doesn't touch the liquid. So lastly, you have to pass the wire of the fan to the power bank and the system will function.
Next, I'll explain about the motor's budget. First, we need a 1.5 liter and 4.5 liter plastic bottles, 2 mini fans, 500 gram brown sugar, 11 gram yeast, and power bank. For the 1.5 liter and 4.5 liter plastic bottles, we can use the recycled bottles. Moreover, for the 2 mini fans, we can buy at Shopee with the price 14 ringgit 40 cents. For the brown sugar, we can buy it around 2 ringgit 30 cents and the yeast at the price around 1 ringgit 10 cents at grocery store. Other than that, we can buy a power bank at Shopee with 11 ringgit. So the budget of the model's materials is above 28 ringgit 80 cents.
We re-interviewed our 3 clients and asked for their feedbacks on our DIY mosquito trap. For the first client, he gave us the feedback on how he liked the idea we have keeping the model affordable for people. The client also recommended to reduce the number of fans from 2 to 1 and perhaps install another type of fan to capture more mosquitoes. He also suggested to consider the period of time in which the battery will last. Instead of using batteries, we can try using solar panels or operate it manually. As for our second client, she rated the product 6/10 because they are already products selling markets. Therefore, she was quite concerned about the smell due to the usage of yeast and sugar. She also recommended us to sell products in full sets and separated sets with instruction, whereas some people are not keen in building it. They rather pay more for the full product. Lastly, for our third client, she commented that the prototype was quite a good idea with the materials that are recyclable and eco-friendly. However, she also suggests us to improve on the appearance of the product so that it can give a better impression for our customers.
Okay, so what are you waiting for? Buy yours now. You can buy the product as a package, as a whole like that. Or, if you don't want to buy, you can just buy the fans and the instructions will come together with only this price. And if you don't want to buy any of the items, you can find them on your own. You can get the instructions for free. So our goal here is definitely to solve the problem of the spread of dengue virus, and by this, hopefully we get to achieve our goal.
Conclusion. We have decided to come up with a simple and effective idea, which is the mosquito trap that everyone can build and easily place in their housing area. The prototype will made with cheap items that can be found in hardware shops, and then the ingredients are simple daily items that can be found in our home. So, it is friendly for everyone, especially budget consumers. Last but not least, nobody can guarantee dengue fever won't happen again, but we can use the simplest way to build a mosquito trap to ensure a healthier and safer environment. Thank you.